I'd used traditional medication for years because I have ankylosing spondylitis. I have MS severely, and diabetes and rheumatism, and the doctors never were able to do much for me. And so I just got tired of it, and I decided I would find something with holistic medicine that I could maybe get some relief. I was a skeptic, but I just wanted to see if there was something else. The sanctuary was doing studies and asked me if I would be involved in a diabetic study. And then I've done some other things, but probably the most important thing that I've done is called rectal ozone treatment. And that's where I've had my greatest experience. I had pain levels on a 1 to 10 scale. Ordinarily would wake up in the morning on a 6 to 7, and then it would drop down a little bit, then go back up to 7 to 8, and sometimes worse, to where I just wanted to scream. And the thing that was so helpful was that when I started the ozone treatment about last June, within the first day or two, I noticed major differences. My major problem had been incontinence with bowel movements, to where I felt like I was going into my second childhood. It was not only with urinary problems. I had to start wearing diapers on a regular basis, and it got worse and worse. I even had a ural uplift, I think, surgery, and it didn't help and made the problem worse. But the major problem, which caused tremendous frustrations, anxiety, and was humiliating, was the fact that I got to where I had no control over my bowel movements, to where sometimes 2 or 3 times a day I would try to get to the bathroom. I couldn't make it because my legs wouldn't work the way they're supposed to because of the MS. And it got to the point where Eileen, my sweet wife, who was very attentive and helpful, she would have to help clean me up. If we'd go out to a restaurant, if we'd go on a trip, at least once or twice, I would end up having the problem because I had no advance notice that I had to go to the bathroom. It got to the point where it would just come and bango. That was my situation. Very frustrating, humiliating, to where I hated to go out to lunch or to dinner. I didn't want to go fishing, which I love to do. I didn't like to take trips, but I'm very active. I did those things anyway, and I paid the consequences. And when I started the ozone rectal treatment back in June, I had almost immediate relief. And over the and I've been through 3 periods where I've done that now. And the thing that was so exciting to Eileen and I is over the last 2 or 3 weeks, I have notification that I have to go to the bathroom. I can go ahead and hold it until I get to the bathroom, and I don't soil myself anymore. It's less expensive because we're using less in the way of diapers. I don't have the humiliation. I can go out to dinner. I went to Walmart the other day, took a friend, and he had to go in, and I didn't go in, but as soon as I got there, I had the feeling that I had to go to the bathroom. And I thought, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. And he didn't come out for 20 minutes. We drove home in another 10 minutes, and I was able to go into the bathroom and relieve myself without any consequences. We went on a trip down to Utah a couple days ago, and I didn't have a problem the whole time. I was going down. which was amazing to me. I took my friend and another man fishing down the Henry's Fort, which is what I love to do, and I thought, oh, how am I going to get through this without soiling myself? And the diaper helps, nobody knows, because you don't tell them that you're having a problem, but then you have to live with that all the rest of the way down the river. And this time I had no problem whatsoever, and I didn't have to relieve myself until I came home. I was able to, when I felt the urge, get up, walk to the bathroom, and relieve myself. What an amazing thing. So for me, it's been life-changing, and Dr. Baker and I visited and set up a priority basis. The number one thing was to see if we could solve this problem with the bowel movements. And we were so surprised. He didn't know if it would work or not, and I was really skeptical. I thought, here we go again. And here we went, and we're gone, and it's had a great effect. And we've decided just to stay on this because it's so cost effective compared to some of the other things. We can save up money for some of the other things, but this we can afford to do on a regular basis. And so I'm just going to continue to do this. I don't know if I'll be able to go off of it, but I'm so satisfied and pleased with the results.
Call us today at 208-497-0500.